Welcome back. A key witness in the Joshlin Smith case, Lourentia Lombaard, has broken down during her cross-examination today. The defense is continuing to poke holes into her account, her testimony, the statement that she's given the court so far. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi was in court for us. She joins us now live. Nasiphi, good afternoon. Lourentia Lombaard being helped out of her seat in court, becoming quite emotional. I was taking a look at the notes you have given us on the conversation that led to her breaking down in court. And it's all around, or partly around this detail the judge wanted clarity on. Were your children with you on the day you were at Kelly Smith's house or not? And it seems she hasn't been able to give a clear answer.
Michelle, that's indeed true. I mean, what we saw today, we've had two adjournments. The initial one, Lourentia Lombaard, as much as we couldn't see her, we heard her voice breaking a little bit, asking for a short adjournment. And when we returned, Michelle, that is when we saw her visibly emotional, where at some point she had to be escorted and helped out of the witness box. And this was all because she was being pressed on one particular issue, and that is whether or not her children were with her on the 18th of February, that Sunday. We now know, according to her evidence in chief, that that day is also quite crucial because it was the day she says she was made privy by the mother of Joshlin Smith, Kelly, of the plan to sell Joshlin for 20,000 Rand. So today we saw Advocate Fani Harmse, who is the defense attorney, or defense lawyer rather, for Jacqueline Apollos, opening, or rather reading a statement that law enforcement officers took from Lourentia Lombaard, where she said that when she returned to the home of Kelly that Sunday, she then returned with her kids. That is where the state, or rather the defense, was then questioning her whether or not she was with her children that morning. As you remember last week, she was quite confident that that Sunday morning she woke up, made food, cleaned the house, however, did not have enough food to make for her children, which was the reason she and her two children then left for Kelly's house. And today we heard Judge Erasmus also pressing her on that particular matter, saying that we've spent almost 3/4 of an hour on this point, asking, now that you're admitting you made a mistake after 4 times, and basically asked her to explain herself. That is when we saw, the once confident Lourentia Lombaard breaking down at the witness box, saying that she does not know how to explain this. We then heard from the interpreter that the witness was indeed shaking and getting emotional. That was at that point then the matter was adjourned to tomorrow morning. We understand, according to the judge, that Lourentia Lombaard is receiving medical treatment and was not feeling well this morning. So it's still up in the air whether or not she'll continue with the cross-examination tomorrow. However, we do know that there is contingency plans to have another witness take to the stand should Lourentia not be able to return to the Western Cape High Court tomorrow to continue with her cross-examination.